Durenda was on my stage heartbroken that her husband Latito did not believe her story. You see, she confided in him that she was sexually assaulted by a relative when she was a child, but Latito didn't believe her because they had just moved in with the alleged abuser. Take a look.
This all came out after a big fight with her family. It got into a bad altercation on Christmas Day where we had to leave the family member house. And after we had got kicked out, I feel like my wife had came out with a lie about her being molested. I felt like she wanted revenge on her family for kicking us out. I think she's a liar because we the same home that the relative supposed to molested her, and me and our 6 kids end up moving into this home, staying in their home, eating their food, driving their cars, taking me to get a job interview. Why would my wife even put our kids in a predicament around a monster who supposed to molest her? The relative said that he didn't do it, and she's saying that he did do it, and it been going on since she was a child. And as of her being my wife, you know, I've just not heard it, and I just want to make sure like she's not lying. But basically, to me, it's like it is a lie. One day, the relative had called me and told me, watch her. When she get angry, she will lie. When she get mad, she will just say anything, just tell lies or anything. If it is a lie, it will put a big hurt on our marriage, you know, because like I say, this is something serious. You lied about that, ain't no telling what else you would lie about.
How do you feel that your husband doesn't believe you?
I'm furious, upset, hurt, a little understanding now that I hear it, to why, but it kind of hurt me.
You're saying you were sexually abused by a family member.
Yes,
how old were you when this happened?
I remember age 10. It was
Age
the first
10.
happening.
Why is this coming out now, 20 years later?
20 years. Because it is affecting me. It's affecting me mentally, emotionally, physically. Not only that, it's affecting my family, you know, that I built. And I'm tired, and I'm breaking generational curse. I no longer want to sweep anything under the rug. It's not healthy, and it's not fair.
Is this something you've been waiting for 20 years to get off your chest?
Get off my chest, yeah. Yes, sir.
Did you ever confide in anybody? Because you didn't confide in your husband. Did you ever confide in anybody else?
I was 12 years old when I confided in a family member, and I was put out. I was hurt and put out.
What do you mean you were put out?
I was put in a chokehold. My ankle was broke, and I was put out of the home.
So you got beat because you said this?
Yeah, and I was told that I was lying.
Yeah, I just want to know, love, like, why would you even bring us in the predicament? Why would you even bring us in the house around this maniac, this monster, not only me, our kids, though?
Because I'm so used to just throwing it under the rug. I didn't think it would affect us by just bringing them because I'm so used to it just, like, letting it go. Like,
but if you had brought it, like, if you don't think if you had just said it to me, like, told me, it could have been, we could have handled it together.
All right, Durenda, you came here, took a lie detector test, and we asked you, as a child, did that relative engage in sexual physical contact with you? You answered yes. And the result of your lie detector test is that you told the truth.
Oh my God, baby!
There's a lot of people in your life that failed you miserably. And, you know, I know things are tough for you, and it probably wasn't the best situation for you being kicked out of that house for whatever reason, because, you know, you're struggling.
Yes.
But maybe you need to cut all them out of your life. I don't know if, like, they're ever brought to justice, but shame on them. I hope they watch the show. I hope they're embarrassed. I hope they know how evil they are for what they did to you.
Yes,
you know?
They try to destroy me.
But stay away from them.
Yes.
You got a good husband now.
Yes.
He's going to believe you, take care of your kids. Good luck to you. Were you able to confront these people?
Steve, after the show, it went down. I tried to, let me just say before it aired, I tried to, let it out, and it went left. And then once it aired, it really went left. I was called still lying. Your show is fake. I did this for money because me and my husband was broke. I had to go live and go off. Like, I had family members going literally off on me. I even had a family member say that I was confused that relative didn't do that. It was another relative who is deceased.
And how have things been between you and Latito?
Things since the show has been awesome. My relationship has been so much better. He understands me more. He understands who I am. He understands why I am the way I am, why I carry myself the way that I do. Even down to the little stuff, he's better with me. He's taking more time with me and learning me really, really good. And I really love my marriage.
Well, that's great. Is Latito there?
Yes, he's
Can we
here.
bring him in?
Yes.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Latito, how are you?
All right, and you?
So after this show aired, we got a lot of comments about you, Latito. People were not happy with you. You were the only other person on the stage, and, you didn't back up your wife. So I'm going to read a couple of comments, okay?
Yes, sir.
One person wrote, if I ever accused my girlfriend of lying about molestation or rape, I would feel like an absolute disgrace. Another one wrote, this guy seems toxic. He's literally blaming her for something she could barely control. She's too good for him. Just leave him already. She needs to make her husband an ex, because how can he trust others over his wife? That's not loyal at all.
Right.
So, there was a lot of backlash against you, Latito, which, listen, some of it's fair, but I do think some of the anger is misfocused here. It should be on the person that actually did something to your wife. I'm told congratulations are in order.
Yes, we are expecting Steve. We are 21 weeks as of today. We're expecting a little girl.
Oh, little girl, huh?
Yes, we're having a little girl.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. We also moved, Steve.
We really do see that you buried the hatchet, huh?
Yes, we did. We really did.
Hey, Latito, is there anything you want to say to her?
Yes, sir. Like I say, I've been told you, baby. I know you forgive me, but I love you.
I love you, baby.
Well, listen, we're really glad to see the end result of this show. I think on so many levels, Durenda, getting that off your chest, something that you lived with for so long. And, hey, if people don't want to believe you and they still choose to protect the offender, the aggressor in this, then that's on them.
That's on
and
them.
And you know
That's on them,
what?
Steve.
Now they're living with something that's going to end up bothering them because they know the truth. And the truth is that this person, took advantage of you and did something horrible to you. But you now got that off your chest. It's something that, I think people, when they become victims of that, they need to talk about it. Now your husband knows, when it does bother you, can talk.
I'm more happier than ever. I normally be sad, depressed. I have days where I didn't even know, why I was feeling that way. But, since then, I have overcome all of that, and it is great. And I tell people out there, if you are being molested, if you have been molested, speak up. Don't do it for nobody else. Do it for yourself. It is an awesome feeling. No matter what nobody say, you're going to have backlashes. You're going to have people say, you should have did that, this or that. But it's not for nobody. Do it for yourself.
Well said, Durenda. And listen, we wish you all the luck in the world. And when that baby's born, please send us a picture, all right?
I will.
All right. Take care, guys.
You too. Thank you, Steve.
I was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.